So you dirty degens, you dirty degens keep asking for high risk, but anybody that's been watching me for a while now knows how I feel about risk. Don't like going too high risk with my own capital. So been doing some trades on the Discord group over the past few days. I've had some wins from there. So the capital from that, I'm happy to put in the spot portfolio. Wasn't my capital anyway. And on the back of that, we're going to go high risk. I've got 3 dirty degen plays for you today. Right, degen plays very, very shortly, but first we're going to go through a quick rundown of the market. How is Bitcoin performing? Did anybody get wrecked yesterday after the dump? We certainly taken advantage of it in the Discord group. We're going to go over that very shortly. So the Bitcoin price is currently trading at $59,920. Call it 60,000, guys. So we've had moved to the downside 5.77% from its open to its close yesterday. Doesn't sound a lot. Altcoins got wrecked even more, and we can tell that by looking at the Bitcoin dominance. Had a spike to the upside in the Bitcoin dominance. We've double topped and we've come back down and we're retesting the breakout. There's one of two things that can happen here. You're going to get an exhaustion to the upside, a final push to the upside on Bitcoin dominance. What does that mean? That means that Bitcoin's going to outperform the altcoins. It might not be going up, it might be going down, but down less than the rest of the alt market. So that's what could happen potentially. Got one more exhaustion to the upside. What is it that we want to happen? What is it that we've been waiting for? We want this to be a fake out, a move to the downside, and that, my friend, is what we're waiting for. That's alt season. That's what we're preparing for. So we're in accumulative phase at the moment. We're in preparation phase at the moment. And whilst alt season's happening, that's where you start distributing out of your positions in profit. Always going to be in profit in alt season. Make sure you take advantage of the profits. The next thing and the last thing before we get into the altcoin picks is the DXY, the strength in the dollar. Why did we monitor this? And what did we expect to happen? This is what we expected to happen. I said that we get a bounce here, and then I'm expected to come back and retest the high. What does that mean for the rest of the market? If the DXY, if the strength in the dollar, people are coming into the dollar. Remember, people go into the dollar in times of fear. So they're coming out of speculative assets, Bitcoin, crypto, altcoins, everything that's high risk, and they're going into dollars for one final push up here. And once we get a rejection there, you will see spike in Bitcoin, you'll see dominance drop, and then you'll see the total 3 breakout. Right, okay, guys. So the reason why that I'm adding these 3 high risk altcoin picks, I'm going more risk off as far as the portfolio is concerned. But the reason why I can add 3 high risks is because of these trades that we took yesterday. So get yourself on the Discord group, guys. Link in the description below. It's completely free. That's why we've managed to free up this capital. Okay, altcoin picks, let's dive in. Degen play number 1, it is Ali. So why am I adding Ali? Because it's been in accumulation phase for such a long period of time. It's dropped underneath this accumulation phase and it's holding support at 1 cent exactly. A psychological level, 1 cent. I'm expecting the 1 cent level to hold as support. And this is the reason why I'm adding this. Remember, guys, I'm happy to go risk on when it's not my capital. I use the leverage trades to be able to fund this spot account, and I'm happy to go high risk with the spot account to boost the portfolio with capital that's not my own. So if I just measure from where price action is currently sitting, 1 cent, all the way up to its previous high, 615%. Okay, is that the bull market previous high that we're shooting for? No, this is a high that we put in February 2024, just a few months ago, guys. So my take profit level would be at this previous high, 50% off the table. So what would that do, guys? 50% off the table. You're putting $50 in, you're making 600%. That's $300. You're taking 50% off the table. That's $150 you're taking off the table. Then you've got $150 to ride for the bull run. That's the method in my madness, guys. Right, okay, we're going to be managing the portfolio as we progress. So the next one is going to be VE Chain. Why do I like VE Chain? This one's a little bit less risky than Ali. It's a little bit less risky than the next one. We're going to talk about that very shortly. We've been in this accumulation phase on VE Chain. You can see we dropped through and we traded in this range for 341 days, call it a year. Now, remember, guys, the bigger the base, the higher the space. Remember that. We've been in the accumulation phase. What are people doing in the accumulation phase? They're building, they're building, they're building. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be building. We need to be swimming with the whales. Right, okay, so this accumulation phase held for a year. We broke out, we've come back down, we've retested it, we put in a new high, bump and run, we've come back down, and then we're holding this previous resistance as support. This is why I'm interested. There's one or two things that can happen here. We can either break back down to the downside. What's the chances of that happening? There's a small chance of that happening. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. However, remember this build up of price action. This is our protection. So we expect that to hold as support now. So I'm adding at 0.02339 to the portfolio. It's just $50 a time, guys. Remember, I'm doing this full and transparent. I'm showing you what a little amount of crypto managed correctly can actually do. So go and check out my portfolio. I've got a playlist for that. Right. Okay. So that's Ali. Last one, guys. Last one. And this is the most degen of them all. I managed to get this earlier on, and now it was accumulating during this phase here. We had a breakout and a move to the upside on XRP Healthcare. This is XRP Healthcare. 244% from the break. Okay, so I managed to get that, and then I've pulled all the way back down. Unfortunately, this is my accumulation portfolio, guys. This is for the bull run, 2024 and 2025. It's not for short terms in and out. So I'm accumulating this portfolio for the next 9 months to a year. Right. Okay. So what do I like about this? We've been in this accumulation phase. We've come back all the way down, retested this, and it's holding us support. It's holding us support once, twice, 3 times. It's holding us support. So I'm interested here, 0.02675. So those are the 3 degen plays, guys. I'm adding to the portfolio. Join the Discord group. Check out the playlist. Everything's full and transparent. It's got all the buy orders on there. Join this community, guys. We're on a journey. I'll see you in the next one.